So we have here some news in the world of women's college basketball here on right now. We have Portland 48-41 over the Washington State, 2:50 in the third. We're 40 in the fourth. San Diego State beating Mexico 54-45. Seriously. And then they're not starting to get over right. Up 19 with 6:59 in the third. Holy crap. Navy cutting into Holy Cross's lead. They were up 12. Or up 11, excuse me. Now they're only up 4. Lehigh now up 44-26 on Boston University with 5:27 in the third. 6:31 in the third. Army 29-23. But now we're going 37-3 with 4:3 in the third. 2:15 in the second. Maine up 25-18 in the Albany. And the Yukon up on Crane 6-0. 4-2 North Texas. And then 5:17 in the first. 5-2 St. Francis Lemon. 10-7 North Central Cambridge Chicago State. Under 5. 12-2 Stonehill over Wagner. 5:27 first. And Long Island University of Fairleigh Dickinson. Just under 5 at
The two missed free throws, offensive rebound, Meek tees it up, drains it.
You know, she doesn't take many, but those are the kind she takes, just wide open threes.
Double-figure lead, are you kidding me, for the Portland Pilots, a 19-0 run.
Meek, a 38% three-point shooter.
How will Washington State respond? 2:05 left to go in the third right here. Mendez, high percentage, rimming out, tough luck, Mark with the board. Here comes Portland. Not there.
She just plays fearlessly.
She doesn't care who's in front of her. Wallen just not there. Following nicely. Wallen, badly needed hoop.
Desperately needed hoop.
And on the other end, how about Portland beating Washington State down the floor? Fraley with a great shift off the bench.
Just run it right on back while they're celebrating. Whoo, we finally made one. You just go, so what?
Mendez throws it away. And Koval commits the foul. That's number 3 on her.
I don't mind the foul, actually. You're taking away fast break points.
Burnham checking back in along with Spear.
Boy, this Portland crowd.
Man. Portland trailed by 12. That is worth reminding you folks. With 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Look at the score now. This is nuts. Fans, be sure to stay right here after the game for the WCC Championship Central show right here on ESPN+. Highlights, we're going to hear from the coaches. We're going to preview upcoming games. Presented by Sterling Global Financial, an official partner of West Coast Conference Basketball in Las Vegas.
So here's a recipe for disaster if you're Washington State. You're one of your last 14 shots, and you've turned it over 5 times in the last 7.5 minutes. And that's what an experienced team that knows who they are and just stays with it, gets fired up. Your coach loses his voice at halftime trying to tell you what needs to happen.
But know this about Meek, he does not panic. This is a guy that just does not panic. He brings his troops into the locker room where they can all settle down, gets them back focused on process and system, and look at the score. Look at Meek picking up that foul, her second, team's 4th.
This quarter cannot end soon enough for Washington State. But you can't approach it that way. You've got a minute 15. You need to put some points on the board.
You can do some positive things, to your point, Mary, in this last buck 10. It's got to start with this possession. Here's Mendez. To Hina. Short corner. Wallach. Barbosa checks in, finds Meek. Here comes Portland. Under a minute to go in this third quarter, dominated by the Portland Pilots, two-time defending tournament champions. Barbosa. That would have brought down the house if you're wearing purple. Tahina.
Nothing going down for Washington State.
Spear avoiding the tie-up, finds.
They got numbers.
Ogola, and Meek wants it. Oh, yeah. They're going to give Barbosa that shot. Shot clock off, game clock at 10. Tahina. And now Mendez. Jab step. You got to put it up if you're Eleonora Villa to beat the buzzer. Can do, Eleonora. And maybe that jump starts the Washington Cougars.
They need something. Great in the first half, a complete breakdown in the third quarter. Domination times.
Now it's for the Patriot League Championship quarterfinal between Holy Cross and Navy. Holy Cross could have hosted Navy. Neither team could have hosted either. They're both in that range. There's 2-1 in their season. Both teams are capable of beating each other. And you have 6 in the over 10 double-digit wins. In the conference, that shows you. The top of your conference is pretty solid.
Almeida into the front court, Mids trail by 3. 3:48 to go in the third quarter. Demos, left elbow, handoff, Marin Laritas. Laritas driving in, draws the double team. Demos from 18, it's short, and a rebound again for Foreman. Flanagan to Foreman, to her right into the front court. Foreman driving in against Almeida. On the right block, kicks it out for Flanagan. Going back to midcourt to make the catch. 15 to shoot for Flanagan. Works off the Berger screen. Left of the lane. Gets it to Berger at the foul line. Berger with 10 on the shot clock. Puts it on the floor. Hands it back for Foreman. Foreman to her left. Step back 3 on the way. It's good. Simone Foreman knocks down the 3. 26% on the season. Just her 18th made three-point shot of the year. It's 39-33. Holy Cross by 6. Barnett Gay under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Top of the key. Right elbow driving in. Lost it. Throws it up for a Hail Mary. And a foul is called on Berger. And Barnett Gay will head back to the line. There you see Berger trying to get out of the way there. But Barnett Gay got the benefit of the whistle and will shoot 2 free throws here. Tim Taylor talking to the referee on the far side. Slight delay. I'm not sure what it was for, but Barnett Gay will shoot 2 here and knocks down the first. Sinai's got 9. That ends a 2-minute scoring drought for the Mids. Pace has certainly picked up here in the third quarter. Barnett Gay makes 1 of 2. Foreman with the rebound for Holy Cross. Foreman coming alive as well in this third quarter for the Crusaders. Flanagan, bullet pass inside Cahalan. Shot no good. Paparonis with the rebound. Almeida into the front court. Top of the key, Barnett Gay. Inside Laritas. Donnelly got there in time. The pass off the mark. Barnett Gay trying to save it in play, but could not. Flanagan lobs it to the front court for Foreman. Foreman driving in. Foreman shot no good. And the rebound by Laritas. Foreman slow to get up, 5-on-4 as the Mids get it into the offensive end. Almeida told to go. Almeida against Cahalan here. Almeida driving in. Inside, and a foul called on Cahalan. And Juliana headed back to the foul line to shoot 2.
Let's go back to Mountain West now. Sending this Mexico by 11. 9 to go.
Tournament off of a home victory over UNLV last Wednesday night.
Air Force, a victory yesterday over Utah State in the first round. And then in the nightcap, we'll see Emma Ronsick and the CSU Rams taking on Mia Jacobs and Fresno State. Bulldogs beat San Jose State yesterday.
I'm really interested to see this next matchup between Wyoming and Air Force because it's a contrast in pace. Air Force likes to play fast. They like to wreak havoc defensively with that full court pressure. Wyoming likes to slow it down generally and play in the half court.
Wyoming swept Air Force in the regular season, so we'll see what answer they have to deal with the size of Allison Fertig inside. The player of the year in the Mountain West, leading scorer and rebounder in this league. In the meantime, San Diego State trying to close out New Mexico. Another foul late in the shot clock on New Mexico. That was on Paris Loro. And the Aztecs are nearly in the bonus. Pass wide of the mark intended for Ponganiban. Magalhaes lobbies the officials, but she touched it. And San Diego State, again, just seeing seconds tick off the clock. And finally, the 5th team foul is called on New Mexico. Actually, correction. They called an offensive foul on Veronica Sheffy. Pardon me on that mistake. 11-point game with 39.3 seconds left. So San Diego State, Kelly, presumably, as you see the push-off right there.
Right there, the extension of the arm. Can't do that as an offensive player.
The Aztecs are now set with an appointment to play UNLV tomorrow night. San Diego State, one of the 2 Mountain West teams that has beaten UNLV this year.
An unfinished business for many of these San Diego State seniors, like Kim Villalobos and Adriana Quesada, who experienced heartbreak in that championship last year, played toe-to-toe with UNLV for about 2.5 quarters of that game, and then late in the third quarter, you could just see they were gassed. This team was gassed because they had basically ran the table through the conference, really surprised a lot of people as the 7th seed in the tournament last year, but they had put a lot of minutes on those legs.
And now San Diego State, one of the 2 teams in the Mountain West to split with UNLV this year. And a chance for revenge in the Mountain West tournament tomorrow night against the 1 seed. Jaslyn Green not giving B&A Cumber even an inch. The defensive job that the Aztecs have done on New Mexico's leading scorer today is something this coaching staff is going to enjoy when they look at the film.
No doubt. 1 of 10 from the field, 2 points. B&A Cumber has that ability. She can go up for 30 points if she's really hitting it and feeling it from the 3-point line. And nice job by Alyssa Hargrove there on the take, but a little bit too little, too late for the Lobos.
31.2 left here in this one. Story of this game was the third quarter when San Diego State outscored New Mexico 18-5. Absolutely blitzed them after the halftime break. Three Aztecs in double figures: Quesada, Green, Clark. Ponganiban has scored 8. Villalobos has scored 8. This is a balanced San Diego State team. Really have been all season long, and that was the attack that the Lobos got today. Side out of bounds here for Sheffy. And we had a foul away from the ball. Callie Clark and Kaylin Hamilton come back. The foul was the third on Magalhaes.
On for the Aztecs, number 12, Kaylin Hamilton, and number 31.
And it's not just Cumber. We focus so much on her today, Kelly, but Destiny Hooks only scored 4 points in this game. If you would have told Stacey Terry Hudson coming into this game that they would hold Destiny Hooks and B&A Cumber to 6 total points,
She was taking the odds.
I think she would have enjoyed that.
And she's going to be really pleased with this great defensive effort that against a potent New Mexico team that is also very balanced.
Another putback bucket, one more today for Callie Clark. 12 points in her 17 minutes. And before the collision, there was a foul on the floor on Ponganiban. So tomorrow, we'll see Naomi Ponganiban, the point guard for San Diego State, going up against Kiera Jackson. Really, the fresh face against the salty Mountain West veteran coming up here tomorrow night.
But there's a level of fearlessness in this Aztecs team. Sometimes when you're a freshman and you're playing three of them if you're the Aztecs, you just don't know better. You don't have that fear factor because there's a little bit of naivety there, and it can be a good thing. And there's Mr. Villalobos. This guy's my spirit animal. This is how March Madness should be experienced. Through his eyes, he's up there dancing. He's having a good time. He's loving it.
And that is right now we have now the West Coast Conference Championship semi-final here between Washington State and Portland here. Portland looking to go to this final against Oregon State. And there would have to be two Pacific Coast Conference teams. You know, there are meeting one here in Washington State. It's not over yet. Washington State can't come back. And Holy Cross knee ending early here. Washington State at Portland started a little bit late. No, that is part of it. Officially, they did. Yeah, it says 5:30 Eastern. But yeah, they might have started a little bit late. And then we got two here in the Peach League. And San Diego State officially beats New Mexico 62-52. Now let's go to the Peach League here. Let's bring in. It looks like Lehigh is over Boston University. Let's bring in. We won't bring in UConn game because UConn is all recruiting. We have Stonehill all over Wagner. It's like 23 to 8 in that first quarter. Now it's 35-14. 18-15 Chicago State over Central York. Limon and St. Francis Pierre tied at 13. Fairleigh Dickinson 23-18 over Long Island. Then North Texas 13-8 on East Carolina. Let's go bring in Bucknell and Colgate. Let's see if there can be any upsets here in this tournament. In the Patriot League, in the Patriot League quarters, we have quarter number 2 here. Bucknell and Colgate. But now looking for the upset on the road teams. I should say the team that have to travel. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if Bucknell won, but it would be. But the home teams at least have the advantage, not having to travel. You know, they don't have the tire legs. You know, for me traveling.